right, we're back here with another one of our outstanding games here in our patented creations here. So I want to, just as a disclaimer, I wanted to make it very clear, I am not a craps dealer. So you craps dealers, don't bust me too bad here when I'm dealing this for you. So what we've decided to do is, craps is the most intimidating game for people from the outside looking in. They hear all these cars and yos and all the different things and money flying everywhere. So they'll sit back and watch and never get involved with the game. So what we want to try to bring into an effect is to give them the comfort zone of roulette, for instance, because roulette, all you gotta do is sit down and put money down. And contrary to belief of some of the legal minds in this world, craps was actually out and created before roulette. So roulette would have what we would call single roll proposition bets, and they are all that way on their 38 numbers in a roulette game. So what we decided to do was to incorporate the roulette math into the simplicity of our game at 526. So we have all the dice numbers available at 526 for every single roll that comes out on the table. So normally on a come out bet, nobody's betting anything but the pass line or the don't pass. So most of the other things are off on the table. So what we've done on the table is we have created, first off, each player has his own position. So if that player on the come out bet wants to bet the 4, let's say the player number 5, they would take a chip and they would bet it in the 5 spot. Okay, player 2 would bet theirs in the 2 spot if they wanted the 4. So these are all one roll proposition bets. So what we've done is we've had to modify the table a little bit. We got rid of the horn bets, because if I bet a $4 horn and I'm betting on the 2, 3, 11, and 12, each one of those has $1 on it. So if I hit the 12, it's going to pay 30 to 1. Well, if you bet the bottom half of the table, it pays 35 to 1. So why would anybody even bet the horn? So we've removed the horn bet, moved the field bet up into the horns position. We still have the any craps, all the hard ways. Everything's ready to play. Now, the neat part about this is you can still bet the red and black, because we have red and black cards. Sevens, half the sevens are red, half are black. We've incorporated 2 jokers into the game because we want 38 possible outcomes, and 2 dice only have 36 outcomes. So we added 2 jokers. So a straight up win on the come out on the bottom half of this game, which is the self-service for the players to place their own bets, would pay 35 to 1. On a horn, if it came out, it would only pay 30 to 1. So this is why we eliminated the horn. So right now, every single roll, the players are placing money back on this portion of the game. Now the dealer is completely in charge of this half of the table. The upper half of the table, the dealer still runs. It has to be a craps dealer that runs the game. So what we've incorporated is our patented shuffler that is very, very, very popular in the industry. And instead of specialty cards here, we have dice cards. This one's, for instance, a 9. So if we came out on the 9 on the first draw out of this thing, because it has a flapper and it just stops, okay? So if it comes out with the 9, dealer's going to turn the puck on. We're on the 9. Anybody who bet the 9 down here would got paid 8 to 1. The rest of the bets would have come down. Now this whole area is ready for another bet. So your pass line's on with the 9. You can place your odds and continue to play. And this will go on. We will continue. We'll put this back in the thing, back it off, give it a little small spin, and drop it. We can drop it again. So now we're on our second number on the 9 come out. It doesn't have to be spun hard. Now we got a 7, which means we're 7 out. Everything's coming down. We're going to start a new game. So we have this. One of the things, if you hear this flapper noise. This is one of the few attraction modes that table games has. People hear this. Craps in itself has its own attraction mode as well, because people are cheering on and they're playing as kind of a community game. This is a one dealer game, which is a tremendous labor saver to the casinos. Now I know a lot of managers think, oh man, the players won't play this because they're used to dice. Well, that's crazy. Players try new things all the time. People said they would never play 00 roulette, and we got them all over the place. Now we have 000 roulette, and they said the players would never play that. You got to give your players a chance to say yes or no to a new game. This game can be played 24 hours a day because you got one dealer manning the table. On a craps table, labor is its biggest, toughest sell for the casino. So feel free to give us a call. My name is Sir Mark Jones. My number is 619-823-7073. Come visit the video on INAG11.com so you can see how it's actually played. We have a video there showing the play of the game. So thanks for spending time with us, but managers, start to take off the blinders and let's look at some of this stuff because it's exciting. Have a great day, and thanks for being with us.